But I told Kenny, when you get back here, videos, workouts, we getting back to all that. We getting back to the hills. We doing, like, you coming back is going to be like, and selfishly, it's going to be like the rebirth of myself and many others.
Look, this isn't just a podcast, this is motivation. They be like, Rez training who? I just know they hating. We ain't being patient, cause that mean that we be waiting. We just seeing greatness, I don't want it if it's painless. But that's in the past tense. Since I put the weed down, I've been snapping. Always had the tools to make it happen. Whether it was playing ball or in rapping. Wasn't one box, these can have me trapped in. The cycle of a black man, I'm just trying to break it. All by myself, with them L's, I had to face it. Life is what you make it, you can't let nobody take it. Gotta watch out for them fake first, stack your bread, don't stay complacent. God's gift.
Yeah. Welcome back to ShowTimeSpeaks, the Keep Going podcast, the season of bringing dreams and ideas to life. And we bridging gaps, we making things happen. Come on, Kenny. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Back in the building, man. God, man. Oh my God, man. What's going on, Kenny? What's going on?
Yeah, you be drawn.
Hey, first and foremost, I just want to say this. I had some coffee and I'm turned up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you different. You different, fam. I ain't gonna lie. You different.
We cut the shots too. He was gonna have 4 shots.
Thank you.
So
I told him, I said, if I get 4, it's over. You ain't gonna like me. You ain't gonna invite me back here no more.
Yeah, I'll be cracking up because I'll be looking at you. You be like, are you putting that?
Come on, man. Welcome back to ShowTimeSpeaks, man. Excited and extremely excited about this episode to kind of get back to us. Man, we got a lot of motion between all of us, all 3 of us, man. If you are subscribed to the YouTube channel, like, I just want to like stop and just like thank you guys. When this episode comes out, we will be at 1,000 subscribers. And I just want to take the time to really just like thank you guys for, walking on this journey with us, y'all. Like, we bring a lot of motivation. We bring a lot of keep going stories. We do a lot of positivity, and a lot of people are hitting that subscribe button and they're joining this journey with us. And like, you are appreciated, and we see you. And all the hard work that's going on behind all these doors, and on the laptop constantly, waking up late at night, doing a lot of stuff, doing a lot of different things. We appreciate you guys. We see you, and we love you, and continue to walk on this journey with us, y'all. What's going on, Kenny? How you doing, bro? Before we even hop into that, I just want to say, like, today's episode is going to be about finding, like, our direction. We're all in the point of our life where, like, things are starting to, like, we see it. And we're just going to talk about it a little bit today. So, Kenny, how you been doing, bro?
Yeah, been good, bro. Just I'm about to come back home, so
yeah,
just
man.
been trying to, you know how it is when you're moving and stuff. So
yeah, bro.
Just trying to get everything together. And it's
yeah, bro.
It's time to come back home. Honestly,
there you go.
You know what I mean? It's just I had a great time here in Florida, but like you start to learn. Like, one thing I'm learning is that, like, go where you're I'm not saying I'm not loved here though, because I did get some love here, but like, I feel the love back at home. You know what I mean? My phone, I lie to you not, bro, my phone been blowing up. Yo, when you come home? Yo, when you, like, every day somebody hit me up. Yo, you home yet? So like, just getting that, and again, the motion, not really motion in here, like, not saying how I thought it would, but like, I gotta pay my bills, man, and it's time to come back home. I'm excited to come back home.
Yeah, bro. We
got a
miss
lot
you,
of
bro.
stuff and plan for the summer.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm ready to get back to my people, my youngins, my folks, y'all, my family.
Bro. Yeah.
My little sister turning 18 this weekend, so
yeah, bro.
Surprising. She don't even know I'm coming home. Surprising her. And starting with LaSalle, that'll be another topic, starting with them. So it's a lot of things to look forward to. Camp coming up, May 31st. You know what I mean? Doing my summer grind, June 9th.
Yeah, we got
that's starting up, and just a lot of stuff coming up. So a lot to look forward to, and just trying to build when I get home and kind of take it step by step, and like people been asking me, like I've been talking to like my sister and some of my friends, like, dang, bro, you coming back home? Like, I thought you staying out there. And like, my thing is, bro, for me, I'm making moves. Yeah. You know what I mean?
There you go.
It's all about making moves. It's not about, what happened out there? It's not about that. It's, look, this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at right now. This is what I'm doing. And, I'm taking it day by day. And then, I'm not saying this door is closed here, but it's just, I'm making moves. So
I love it, bro.
I think that's the biggest thing, like I've seen with Kenny over this, this time has been the fact that you've had so much growth, I think, like personally and business too. But like, I think you have to have that make those personal moves mentally and just kind of figure out what you're capable of and what is truly important too. And I think
100%.
Like, that's what I've seen with you over this time is like, you now, like, and when we talk about like, the moving forward and stuff, like, whether it's there or somewhere else or whatever it is, you've tried it.
Yeah.
And you know what that's like now. And now you have the ability to make the decision of what really is best for your brand and you personally and all that. So it's cool. Bro. I'm so happy that you went through it and I'm so happy you're coming back. Yeah. So
we definitely, bro, I definitely want to dive deeper into all that, but we got a couple big announcements that, we want to make. This part of the show, we always like to give the love to the sponsors, man. And before we introduce the new sponsor, we got to give our love to Cozy. So big shout out to Cozy, the jeweler that keeps us cool. Oops, I meant Cozy. Stop playing. Step up to the 5 C's: color, clarity, cut, carat, Cozy, diamonds. And you know what we got to do? You know what we doing? You know what we did over this past weekend? We locked up a new sponsorship, man. We locked up a new sponsorship, and big love to the Shweon family. I mean, like, you talking about great people. You talking about, let me just break it down for you guys who these people are. The Shweon family, full service clothing and formal wear for boys to men, from tuxedos to your favorite fitted suits. Because if you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you play good. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. Pairing them with Cozy. And then we got the Shweon family. So it's a combination of two. So go get your ring. Go get you a customized piece. And then when you get finished, you know what you got to go and do? Go get you a nice fitted tuxedo. Go rent you something nice. Go get you a suit. Go get fitted. Go get fitted for something nice. And I think I got a couple things coming up. Kenny, you got some stuff coming up. But I'm extremely excited about this new opportunity, this new venture. We talking about finding direction. We talking about doing different things. We talking about Kenny coming back. We got Matt, what he got going. It's so much energy and so much positivity going on that it feels good to start these new ventures, these new directions, and these new things that we got going on. So big shout out to Cozy, big shout out to the Shweon family, family-owned business too. I forgot to mention that. And also, I'll put the location and everything down below so you guys can figure out where they are. And actually, go follow them on social media. Both Cozy and the Shweon family. Continue to walk on this journey with us, y'all. Let's hop in a little deeper, Kenny. You talking about coming back home, and you talking about just being where your feet are, and just talk about some of your experiences just being down there, man. Like we've had so many ups and downs, man. It's been 5-6 months. You've in this. I think, tell the people what you've learned the most about yourself that you discovered over these last few months that you didn't know before going down there.
It's not that I didn't know, but like, this is one thing I truly do know. And I was thinking about this in the shower today. God is real. Like, I was literally thinking about this morning. Like, it's crazy that you asked me, like, what? Because I was trying to figure out, like, because I learned a lot down here about myself and about, everything that's been going on. But like, first and foremost, God is real. God is amazing. You know what I mean? And I said this before, like, I really taken, like, not a lot of people can just get up and leave without really a plan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
And not saying I didn't have a plan, but he had a plan. You get what I'm saying? Like, I left and not knowing what can happen out of it, bro. Not knowing where I could, nowhere to stay.
Yeah.
Not having nothing really lined up. I kind of did, like, literally 2 days before I left with the school. Shout out to Columbus. Shout out to Coach Steve. And, you know, it all works out. And that's just, you know, taking a leap of faith. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes you just got to do it, even though you don't, it'll be very, 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 very uncomfortable. But this is what I also was thinking about reflecting on this morning. Do you remember what I said when me, you, and Sowers the day before New Year's Eve? You know what I said, bro?
I forget what you said specifically, but I remember the feeling.
But do you know, like, so I said this is going to be the year of uncomfortability.
Uncomfortability,
so
yeah, you did. Yeah.
And I'm like, this whole 5-6 months me being here, I'm like, damn, like I ain't never been this uncomfortable since I graduated college. And
1,000%.
I'm like, bro, in the beginning of the year, this is what you asked for.
1,000%. 1,000%.
For uncomfortability so you can grow. So like, for me, I grew so much on my faith. I grew so much, you know, just getting out my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Meeting different people. Like, don't get me wrong, bro. Like, people think I'm a people's person, which I am, but I'm an introvert for real. Like, I be chilling, bro, low key, not really saying. You the one who be all. Know what I mean, I'm chill.
I got you. Yeah,
you know what I mean. But got out my comfort zone. Had to meet different people. And you know, that's how you grow, man. Build different relationships and. Honestly, being okay with being alone, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
I'm alone. Some people can't be alone, bro. That's very uncomfortable for them.
Yeah.
And for me, you know, I got okay with being alone and just having time to think. That's the most important thing, bro.
Yeah, because I was going to ask that too, bro. Because that's something that you've been talking about a lot lately.
Bro, I got so much, like, and I didn't put out everything that I'm doing yet this summer, but, like, I got things in motion where it's like, I'm not even talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm just, you know what I mean? Me and Victoria, she helping me out. I'm putting it down. I'm putting it into play. Boom, look, this is what I want to do. Boom, boom. And next thing you know, like, it's just happening. And then when everything's ready, we putting it out. Boom.
Boom.
You know what I mean? So, like, just time to think and just grateful just grateful for the little things, bro.
Yeah.
Really, bro, you, like, not, you know, I was not pumping myself, but I was staying in king of pressure in the, up, you know what I mean? Not high rise type joint, but like in like a nice spot. Then like,
and then humbled yourself by leaving. And going.
You feel me?
Yeah,
like it was a lot. So like, you know, I just learned to, you know, be where your feet at. Tough times don't last. Tough people do.
1,000%.
The only way is up, and you know. As long as you can see another day, bro, you're gonna be cool, bro.
1,000%, bro.
No doubt about it. And most and foremost, my family is back in Philly. Yeah. I know where I'm really, really, really love that. And I feel like me coming back, bro, I really feel like something big about to just
1,000%.
100%.
On all phases, with all of us, man. I feel like we've been in this season of gathering information, gathering things, and inviting people into our spaces, new ventures, new direction. Man, like, we doing it. Like, everything that we wanted to accomplish with not just having what we building, I feel like it feels really good to be building it together. I think that's the best feeling that I'm getting from this. But you know, it was one thing you said though when we were on the phone the other day, and we were all hyped up, and you were just extremely hyped, talking about like, nah, yo, I really did this. You was like, and we was, you know, and I had just got the new sponsorship with Shweon's, and we were both on the phone just going back and forth, like, yeah, like, come on, like, we did it, we doing it. Like, talk about that, bro.
Right, yeah. It's just cause, bro, like, again, I'm gonna put it back to this, bro. A lot of us talk about stuff, but never do it.
Come on.
You know what I mean? And I said this in the episode before. How many times you say you're gonna do this and do that and do this, and then you keep saying it, and then you never do it.
Yeah.
me, I put everything like pride to the side and all that. And it was like, you know what? I don't care what anybody thinks.
Nope.
I'm doing it. And that's another thing that I learned too about myself, bro. It's just like now, like, I don't care what nobody else thinks. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'll get an opinion about stuff, but like, if I'm cool with it, I'm doing it, bro. Yep. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get too much, hey, should I do this?
Too many opinions.
Should I do that? Yo, what do you think about that? What do you think about... Next thing you know, you're not even doing it.
No, but like,
bro, seriously, bro.
That's real life. That's real life.
Yeah. And just even random texts I get, bro. Like, my man, I'm gonna shout out my man, Isley. He texted me the other day, bro, and it was like, you know, I played that song, Never Stop.
Yep.
He said, bro, I lost like 60 pounds or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, this is from you. Never stop. Keep going. But like, little stuff like that, bro. And then young boy Tom hit me up this morning. Yo, bro, I just want to know, like, let you know, like, you inspire me, bro. Like,
real life, yo.
Like, you motivate. Like, so like, when I get texts like that, that reminds me, like, bro, you not, I wasn't just doing this for me. I did it so other people can be like, look, if Rez can do it, I can do it. You know what I mean? And then, you know, and I'll be trying to tell people, bro, what's the worst that can happen? You know what I mean? Like, even with me, I'm not saying like, and I still really didn't give this thing like a full year chance, but like, it's like, if it don't work as you think, go back. Like, it's okay, bro.
It's okay.
You can start over as many times as you want, bro. So, bro, I did it, bro. I ain't gonna cap. That's what I'm saying, bro. And I'm inspired, bro. I'm we gonna be. Told you, bro. When I don't know how I'm gonna act when I come back Friday, but like when I come back after Memorial Day, I'm John.
Listen,
I'm John.
Yo, I was telling Matt before we started this thing, I'm in uncharted territory right now. Yeah, I've never had to plan past May 12th because I've always been in training camp. So this is different for me. You know what I mean? Like I'm excited for you to come back so we can get back on our thing. And I've been saying this, and I know we probably gonna talk about it a little bit, but like the football thing, like, and I remember I was on the phone with you the other day, and I'm just like, I got to get my confidence back. Yeah. And when I get my confidence back, then I'll be comfortable enough to make the decision on whether I'm going to walk away, be done, and ride out how I want to ride out. But I told Kenny, when you get back here, videos, workouts, we getting back to all that. Yeah. We getting back to the hills. We doing, like, you coming back is going to be like, and selfishly, it's going to be like the rebirth of myself and many others. Like, it's kids and people who waiting for you. And like,
crazy you say that.
Bro, them text messages ain't coming for no reason. The value of who Kenny Reds is just went up. It's up. So like, crazy. I can't wait to.
Dad said that to me this morning,
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, crazy. I can't wait till you come back so we can all embrace you and let you know how much you've been missed and let you know that, like, bro, like, we need you, bro.
And there's no family now that's gonna let you go back again.
Nah, hell no. Like,
all those things, there's where it became like friendships and, you know, hook people up here and there and all that stuff. I just feel like at this point, everyone's like, what do we need to do to support Kenny to make sure that he never
1,000%.
wants to leave this place again?
1,000%.
I know, you know, from even how Hayden is, like, he's like everyone's looking forward to this summer. Like, everyone's looking forward to all the work that they get to put in, you know, that final stretch, that time. Like, it's just, it's going to be a great summer.
I feel like it is, man.
Sure.
And I haven't seen a summer in a while, so I'm excited to be a part of this. Talk about it, Matt. Matt, you talking about Hayden, man. Talk about, you know, he's doing some big time things. He's got a lot going on. Talk about you being a dad and just being in that direction. Like, how's that been for you, man?
It's good. It's good. You know, like I feel like, you know, Hayden for me is like, you know, it's hard being when you're somebody's parent, you always think your kid is a little different. But I see his peers, I see everything, and we have a really great relationship with our son. And I just feel like he's like hitting that junior year, going into senior year, got his license, proms coming up. Like there's just so much stuff going on right now, which is why I'm happy that we got a suit.
Shop Shweon.
Yeah,
come on now, let's go.
But prom's coming up, and he's going through everything right now. And like as a dad and Christina too, like, it's crazy to watch your kid going through it all.
Like growing up for real.
Yeah, and he's still, fighting the fight, trying to play a sport that he loves at the next level. So, he's really hyper focused right now. Yeah. And I think it's hard being a kid who like he's not into like partying, going to parties. He doesn't really even want to be around that environment. So like for me, I'm like just super proud of him for having this goal since he was 12 and literally never, he doesn't take, there's occasionally a day where he doesn't practice or play or do something. Yeah. But he's just really dedicated, and I hope through all of our experiences and everything that we've ever, gone through, everybody says that the hard work pays off, but when you're in it and you're doing it every day and you're working hard and you don't feel it,
I'm telling you,
paying off, it's a hard thing to keep fighting every day. And I'm just proud that he's learning that. And I think it's the best thing you could learn, like, to 100%. Be honest. And sometimes I look at him not getting the offers yet and not everything. Everything happens for a reason. And I feel like it's 100% building him into somebody that will be different when the time does come, and in life, because all of us could give up when things get hard, or could have things handed to us and never appreciate them for what they are. So for me, I know the day that he gets that phone call or that email or whatever it is, a coach that actually believes in him.
He'll take his one.
And he'll never take that for granted ever. So, I just feel like, it's cool. And that's why I'm excited for this summer, because I know how much he misses Kenny and just, it's just time. It's time to,
it's time. It's time.
Yeah. It's time. Listen,
it's time.
You see it? And listen, I'll put that at the end of the Shweon video.
It's time.
And I put it's time. And
it's time, yeah.
It truly is, man. And I can honestly say I feel like I'm starting to get excited, man. Like, I feel like the biggest thing is, and we've been talking about the mental health awareness, right?
Yeah.
And we've been going back and forth about this. I think the biggest thing, especially when you're going through like that depression and anxiety and all those things that we go through, is that when you have things to look forward to, it changes the world. It changes everything. And that is a effort of the individual to get up and go make things happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I feel like I feel like I've not cured, but I've seen better days because I'm looking forward to things. And like the football thing is something I'm still looking forward to. I have other things that I'm looking forward to that's building my foundation for who I'm going to be. And it's just like, bro, it's super cool to see the direction that, that we all going in, me personally as well. But like, when you, like I said, when you feel like you're not doing it alone, it just makes everything that much better. So
for sure,
I'm just excited about the future and what's to come, man. Kenny, talk about it, man. Like you got the camp, you got sponsors. You got anything you want to say about that?
Yeah, bro. Again, the main reason why I wanted to do the camp earlier this year was one, it's right before school ends, right? Because a lot of times do it I try to do it in the summertime when everybody home, like the athletes and stuff home. But like the last couple summers, I was doing it right before school started. At the end of the summer, but this time I'm and it's like a marketing type tool too. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got time to think now. One, I wanted to put it out there for the kids to promote, kids being active throughout the summer. A lot of times we get out of that routine. Kids, especially like the middle school kids, where they don't go to camp. You still got other kids who go to camp, so they might get up early, but a lot of kids might be staying at home, waking up at 10, 12, getting on a video game, stuff like that. I want it to be where it's like, one, our camp starts at 9 a.m. They got to get up early anyway. Boom. Yeah. The first thing you want to do, get some air, whether you go outside and do a workout, whatever, stuff like that. I know I'll be having things in the summertime, which I'll promote at the camp. Look, if they don't go to camp, I got sessions every day at 10 and 11.
Yeah.
That way, young boy, you got to wake up no later than 9. You know what I mean? You ain't going to be waking up at 11, 12. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. And 2, just making it fun, bro. You know what I mean? And having guys like you there. I'm sure Joey, O'Brien, Jules, all of them going to be there. Having kids there that they can look up to and, just have a good time. And, they role models now, bro. So, like,
1,000%, bro.
Just creating that experience. And
bro.
For the sponsors, man, shout out to the sponsor. I'm going to shout out all of them. We got FSC Media Team. We got ShowTimeSpeaks. We got the Biscuit Lady. Shout out to the Biscuit Lady.
Yeah.
In Plymouth. We'll do a little thing. And I'm going to do something with all them. Dev Aesthetics, my girl Dev. We got Vision Fit. Shout out to Vision Fit.
Yeah.
Charles, he down there doing his thing. We got Fab Camps. We got who else? We got the Moore Brothers.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Moore Brothers. And then we got Wave 1. And the thing about the sponsors, bro, I always paid out of my pocket. One thing, and with the sponsors, man, they making all this possible, bro. Like, they paying for all the shirts, food. Well, some of the food be free, but and Friend Zones. My bad. Shout out to Friend Zones because they sponsoring pizzas and stuff like that.
Yeah, bro.
And just everything that's needed, whether it's extra equipment and stuff like that, and just for the kids that have that experience. So shout out to all y'all for sure.
That's love, man. That's love, man. Like, the best part about all this too is about our journey that we've been all on is doing better business. You know what I mean? Like, just being able to watch me and you both grow into better entrepreneurs. Being able to communicate with these people, being able to go and have these meetings, being able to articulate what exactly that we want, but having that time to be alone in those spaces of feeling like, I don't know what's going to happen, but finding enough energy and enough courage to go out there and go make it happen. Talking about making the camp happen and, getting these new sponsors, and we potentially got a corporate sponsor on the way too. So there's a lot of big time things happening that, it's a lot to celebrate, bro. It's a lot to be proud of. And all those dark days that we've had, man, the light is starting to shine. And eventually, man, we gonna be the ones on top, bro. And it's special to see.
Bro, you just got said, bro. Like, I've been heavy on this manifestation. You know what I mean? You got to manifest this thing. I've been writing down things that already happening. You know what I mean? Like, visualizing. Like, that's another thing I've been heavy on, trying to just manifest things, like just writing it down everything, talking to myself. You know what I mean? Because, like, the words is powerful, bro. You can get caught up into, like, dang, I'm not here. Like I said, bro, I'm in Miami, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, bro. I'm seeing everything, bro. And I think God, got me in this state right now because he knew I probably would have been drawn out here.
Nah, real life, yo. I be feeling like I don't got what I'm supposed to have because I'd have been drawn out here too. I'm telling you, yo.
hey, bro, I be at the gym at 5 a.m. I'm like, hey, yo, I have to talk. I'm at the beach this weekend. Mind you, that's another thing. I ain't even take advantage of the beach like that. I'm at the beach this weekend talking to my boy. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, don't get me wrong, I love it here, bro, but and the one time we running, doing a workout on the beach, I said, bro, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I told Kate, I feel like I've been on a vacation for 5 months. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I'm just like, yo, like, even like, I'm like, I ain't like this. Like, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, and one day I'm gonna put this on record too, man. Like, it had me think. I ain't never think I wanted kids. I ain't never think I wanted to get married. Like, I've been thinking about that. So,
Come on, man.
31, bro.
You heard it?
You heard it first.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to like.
You heard
Once I get my stuff together, bro. Like,
we talking about?
I'm trying to settle down.
We talking about that now? We talking about that now? That's what we.
We don't gotta talk. We don't gotta talk about whatever.
He's trying to open up the can of worms, huh? He opening up the can of worms because I've been feeling the same way. So once we get to that certain point of our lives, especially we in 30s, you start thinking about future. You start thinking about who you gonna spend the rest of your life with and who you gonna have a kid with. Come on, man. Come on, man.
You heard Rob Wade said it best. He said, certain things ain't like me no more.
I'm telling you.
That's
my song right there. I'm
just saying, bro.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Even though I'm seeing all that, I'm like, man, that don't excite me no more. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm looking though. But I'm like,
listen, there was a saying back when I was in Winnipeg. He said, listen, my wife got my eye. I mean, my wife got my heart, but she ain't take my eye. Like, I got my eyes still. Yeah. Shoot. But like being able to see it is, it's out here. It's out here. It's definitely out here. But man, we talking about something. We in uncharted territory right now talking about this.
She be scared to talk about it.
I know.
Bro, we ain't opening that. I'm like, bro, at one of these times, bro, that might be our best episode where we really tap into it.
To be honest, I feel like I'm so deep rooted in that relationship, love category that like when people hear me talk about that, that's when you're going to hear some stuff. You're going to hear some stuff because I've been through a lot when it comes to relationships and love and learning a lot about myself through love and breakups and heartbreaks. I mean, we all have been there before, getting our heart broken and loving the wrong person and giving your love to the wrong people or, just stuff that's, even being in a long relationship that, it just started to get tough and you trying to find different ways to pivot and find a way to keep going. Like, this is all a part of keep going. And I know we don't talk about it. I know we dabble in it and we talk about relationships and we talk about this and we talk about all these other things, but that soon.
Hey, look, I ain't been the same since.
Hey yo. See, that's why listen. I know you watching. I know a lot of people be like, when they gonna talk about that subject? Well, it's coming soon, man. And I think at some point, it's crazy. Matt hinted it maybe like a couple weeks ago. He was like, yeah, Christina, she left me on red. She ain't even answer me. It was about a week before she did, yeah. She did. So the conversation's been like brewing up for a while now. And I think at some point we'll talk about it. I like, but I like the fact that like we moving in the right direction. I don't want it to always be about, what we got going on in the specifics, but at some point, man, we're gonna be talking about the ladies, man. It's a lot to talk about. So let's keep growing, man. Let's keep finding our direction though. Matt, let's bring it back to you, man. Other than Hayden, what direction have you been going in, man? I know, you built an FSC and you're doing a lot of different things. Talk about it, man.
Yeah, it's been good. I kind of said this before, but I feel like when FSC media kind of became a thing early last year, it's been about like 14 months now that we've been like really legitimately a company. Yeah. And I started working in more corporate world, with content creation, web development, and app development, and all that stuff. I'm always somebody that like, even when we first bought the salon, like you go to a restaurant, you see a menu written a certain way, and I'm like, how can I incorporate that in the salon? Or like, I always look at what people are doing and think, how can I incorporate that into my world? So like being more in the corporate world and seeing how there's a lot of people that have a small task and seeing how efficient that works and runs, and knowing that for 12 years I did everything on not on my own. I mean, me and Christina, when I say my own, really. So it was a lot of just me and Christina trying to figure it out and do it. And it's too much.
Yeah.
Like it's way too much to own a business and try to do everything yourself.
Yeah.
So,
oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, yo.
So, and I talk about like this with you and the sponsorships and stuff, because I do feel like I got caught up in trying to do everything myself. And I feel like I didn't give what I could have given to sponsorships. And honestly, back then, you know, you're getting millions of views on videos and like, you also kind of think like you're untouchable, or you're just like, you're doing everybody a favor that is sponsored on a video.
I get what you're saying.
And you don't realize like the relationships and all that in business, like you just can't take any relationship for granted, really. 100%. So like that's some things that I think about now, and like as I'm developing this new company, and you know, and I also enjoy the work even more, but I also am not good at all of it. So like web development, web design, I love speaking the tech language of like the projects and stuff, but I don't know how to code very like anything great. I sort of understand it. I kind of understand a lot of it. So like I have to have a team, and I'm really enjoying the process of putting together the team of Carly and Austin, you know, I met through you guys, and then, you know, this guy, Kevin, who's in Florida, and Georgie, and like the team that we have now with this new company is just keeps like, I keep fine tuning it. And now we're like really like looking at the numbers and putting together April reports for views. Like I know through Austin, like I know exactly where I'm going, the growth I'm getting every month, what videos are hitting. Now we're assessing like, why are they hitting? Carly's creating content, trying to like try new things to see what works, what doesn't work. Like, and this is all back to free salon education. You know what I mean? So a company that I built up by myself, trying just random stuff, just teaching, you know, getting millions of views online, and then just put it in autopilot. And I didn't touch it for a year. You know what I mean? Like I was doing this podcast, I was growing FSE media. So like it became this point where it just was it wasn't growing. Everything was kind of declining. When you stop posting and you stop creating,
get away from
you lose your audience, you lose your engagement, all of it. And you got to kind of reprove to the algorithm that you're
a person.
That you're actually doing things. So, you know, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Like we're really assessing content. And I want to be really good at it too, because I want to be able to do that for multiple brands and as we grow FSE media, you know, and all of that. So that's kind of where it's at. I'm really into it. I love having the team to like kind of give me what's happening, and then using your mind for something more than just sitting there editing. Cause it's, you know, you're doing it every day, bro. And you have to.
Yeah.
But there comes a point in time, like FSE or Free Salon Education, not FSE, but Free Salon Education makes money, you know, like it always has, because we have our own product lines, and we have, we get, you know, we're at about 1 million views a month on YouTube right now. You know, so time. So, and I think we're at like 1 million views a week on Facebook and stuff. So I think
he's so modest with that.
It brings it brings in money. Yeah. So I can have a team around. It's just trying to figure that out. And I think you also get caught up in, well, I could do it myself, but it doesn't grow.
Not efficient.
It's not efficient. You can't take care of your relationships. There's a lot of things you can't do if you try to do it all yourself. So now I'm just really, really excited for where things are headed, and building up this team. And I love that we have Free Salon Education to kind of test everything out on.
Yes.
You know, and build and grow and be able to showcase it. And now that I've already got back into it, now I just had a company hit me up about speaking at a hair show.
Come on, man.
In I think October or something.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's funny because you just get back into it and all of a sudden it's like, oh, you start getting opportunities because you're actually posting.
Yes.
You know?
I love it, man.
So, yeah. So it's exciting.
It's definitely super cool, man. I've learned, you know, I've given you your flowers a lot. You know, I've learned a lot from you just by, you know, watching you and how you process things and how you do things, and getting approval from you when I do some stuff right is like really cool because you've been doing this for a long time. Watching you build it has been one of the most, you know, it's been incredible.
I got a question for you, Matt. How'd you know like when that right time was to like kind of start adding people, and when you knew like, all right, I can pay this. Like even me right now, I got a little team right now, but like I had to let, of course, like I got a great relationship. I can't pay them something crazy. How'd you know, like, how'd you get to the point where you was like, all right, forget all the money coming to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Not being stingy, not saying being stingy, but like, I mean, you got to make a living. Like, forget all the money coming to me. Let me boom, boom, boom. I'll get most of the money, but I still gotta just so things can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. It's going to be a little bit of a unique scenario because when I developed FSE Media, it was because I basically signed a big contract with a company to consult for them. So I basically took the fact that I now had that new income. So anything that Freesalon Education was then producing, I could then start allocating it out. It would have been harder
if you didn't have that.
Yeah, when it was just Freesalon Education and the salon to start really hiring the way that I have been. And most of the people that I've hired in, I kind of bring them on per project, not like full time. So they just work on the projects, and then I build those projects out based on whatever it is, and then I know I have this much money to hire this person to. But we just have a ton of work, so it's almost turned into it's basically full-time positions for Georgie and Kevin and all these people, and Austin can really work as many hours as he can work, you know, with us because it's turned into so much business. So much work, but the way that I've always done it is, and Carly was like one of the first people brought on to kind of start doing something that had to do with Freesalon Education. And that was because she was in charge of scheduling out the Facebook, which was making money. So I needed consistency in that task, because if I wasn't consistent, it didn't make money. So bringing her on to do it brought that consistency, which then brought in revenue, extra revenue, and then I could pay her using that revenue. So that's kind of how I always have done it, is like figure out what can they do to give me a little bit extra revenue to almost pay for themselves. And if they can pay for themselves, it's worth it to not even make money off of it yet, because first, they're learning that task, and second, they are, you know, bringing value to your company and consistency to the company. So that's how I've always looked at it. What can they do that's going to actually drive some revenue, and pay for themselves, at least pay for themselves. Yeah. So
how'd you learn to let go of that power?
I never had a problem with power. I think,
well, not power, but getting things done how you would get things done. How'd you like learn to trust that, all right, I got to give this away?
I think anybody that knows me knows that I do not obsess over that. I just don't. I think Christina's probably more like that. For sure. Which is a good thing for me to have in my life, because I'm very much like Carly put out a carousel post yesterday. I didn't look at it. I saw it on the internet when it was out. And like, even if I saw things in it that I would have done differently, like I don't.
Like, you still see value in
posting. I see the value in the speed of the posting. Because who cares? It's almost like in football, I guess, like if you were going to do a play, and that play didn't work,
and you got to improvise.
Then you just
try
a new play. But you'll still win. Right in the end. What you're saying. You know, so it's about having more wins than losses. So I'd rather do 100 posts and have 25, 30 of them fail. even hit. Yeah, because it is it's such a weird thing. Like Austin texted me today and he goes, so this one with the arrow, like we had an arrow on the post that made a movement and it was probably 10-second post. And he's like, well, these hit and none of us know why. We're like, why?
Yeah.
And then you just start dissecting. You're like, why did people connect to this? Did they connect to it because it taught them something? Did they connect to it because they were confused?
Yeah.
And they watched it 40 times?
Yeah.
Like sometimes now we look at posts and we're like, I think actually it gets more engagement because they don't understand.
1,000%.
1,000%. So that's the kind of stuff we're looking at now. But I think that's what has allowed me to get on. I think my biggest insecurity is probably just me getting in front of a camera, like from a health standpoint, probably like a weight standpoint, fluctuating up and down or trying to have the perfect camera angle or whatever,
Hey, I think, Kenny, all three of us have been going through this because I've been insecure about how I've been looking and feeling. And I'll look at pictures and I've never been insecure about how I looked or felt. Never. But as of lately, I've been feeling that. You
also see yourself on camera every day.
Yeah.
So Christina makes fun of me because she's like, "Oh, can you give me your lens?" Because it's a world that you live in that it becomes hard because you're on camera every single day.
Yeah.
And I definitely have a up and down on my weight and a lifestyle that is not like, I'm just like kind of a doer. Yeah. And I'm not focused on that part of me. Yeah. Even though I would like to be, and even if I'm dropping weight, I'm doing it like quick, and I'm like fasting and not being like super healthy, and so it's just I would say that's probably my biggest. If I looked like you, I'd be on camera every 5 seconds. You know what I mean? And I say that like you guys are in shape, you guys are cool, and like I just feel like I would be on a story, I would be like talking to my thing. I have to like, it takes a lot for me to work up. And even when I wake up and I'm like, I have a class today, I'm like, God, I don't really, it's hard. Like I don't want to do it, but I do want to do it.
Yeah.
So I think that's also why I love the media company now too, because I'm more behind the scenes. And I get to let other people take that.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I definitely wanted to be more in the forefront of it. But now, I could take it or leave it in certain ways. I still enjoy it, but it's harder. It's definitely harder.
Yeah.
But. Yeah. Nah.
Bro.
Yeah. That's how it is. That's how it is here, bro.
It's crazy because you say that, because just going back to the whole weight thing, I think us being in the field of being a receiver, being this, being that, like somebody was like, like what position do you play? What position did you play? And they'd be like, oh, it looked like you played safety or you played linebacker. And like as of lately, I've been hearing that. And it's just like, like I play receiver. Like what you talking about? And it's been getting me like feeling insecure about myself. And I've never felt that before. And it's just like, it's a new territory. I think we need to like start like a little run club or something, Kenny, when you come back. Like something that,
bro, that's
like
that's
the FSC media, like
in the mindset.
Or something that we can do as a team, or something that we can do to help implement like healthy living, healthy choices of running and doing this. Just something that we can start to kind of like, get us all feeling. That's why I'm excited about you coming back. It's because I'm not gonna lie. Like I'll be pushing myself in the gym, but I need that. I need more. I need more to get me over the hump that I've been missing, and make myself like more confident in what I am. So that's something to really share, man. That's something special, man.
Yeah, I'll be feeling it too, man.
Bro, I know you do. Listen, I ain't gonna cap. I was surprised when I seen that picture you posted after all the stuff that you've been saying.
I told you at the front, I felt good from the I mean, I was, but like, man, the people around here make you feel insecure.
Well, that's
bro.
the truth.
Everywhere you go, bro, they got their shirt off down here, yo.
Yeah, it's a whole different world down there in Miami, man.
It's different, bro.
Sure, bro.
It's different, bro.
Just like that energy, it definitely make you want to level up, man. Like I said, man, I love the direction that we going in, man. This is. We building a lot, man. All these guests that we've had on, Georgie. I mean, this last 5 months have been crazy. We literally found a way to keep going with you not being here. For to have you come back, it's gonna be crazy. The energy. Now we're gonna be able to look across the table. I'm like, yeah, kitty, come on. Like, I can't wait to get that energy back, man. And then, you know, big time, we got a big time guest coming on next week. And hopefully next week we will be presenting our new corporate sponsor. So let's all keep our fingers crossed, man. Continue to stay on this journey with us, y'all. For real, because, you know, something special and all these special things are happening, man. We're all finding a direction to keep going. It's truly special. FSC Media, Reds Camp, the Keep Going brand, ShowTimeSpeaks. We're growing it, man. I'll just close it, I guess. Continue to walk on this journey with us, y'all. Continue to keep building with us. We're building some special things. If you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel right now. If you need a little bit of motivation, you want to hear a couple of men just talking, having a great conversation. And also in the future, we're going to have a lot of women coming on as well, because we got to tap into that area of love and likeness of the women, because it's been a lot of men on here as of lately. So we want to start switching things up. We're going to get some business owners on here and start doing some things differently. And more athletes are on the way too. So continue to walk on this journey with us, y'all. It's always going to be Showtime Speaks. Come on.
What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.